squad on the real.
It's an afternoon probably best suited for skating in Central Park, but we're across the river, and we are in for a cold one at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New York Jets. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. These guys appear to have figured things out as of late, 4-2 over their last 6 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they'll give it up past the 20 to about the 22. So now here comes the Jet offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by a first-round pick back in 2021 from Ohio State. It's Justin Fields.
And not only does he have all the skills that you're looking for as a quarterback, he's incredibly tough and plays the game fearlessly as both a runner and a passer. You provide a good running game around him and let him throw deep off of play action, you've got an all-star in the making.
Now Fields going to throw on the first play. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And that'll bring up second down. You look at this Arizona defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
Straight ahead is Hall. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Back to throw. Fields. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Lavelle Moore. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Jets march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Now to add the PAT. He's got it, and the Jets lead 7-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's finished off by a New York Jets touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here come the Cardinals, and it is Kyler Murray from Oklahoma who leads them out.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press and one team gets an advantage, the other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll set up to throw. And he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage. This defense for the Jets, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
That's complete to his rookie second-round pick. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
A very early momentum changer there. Actually a dream killer for the defense because they forced a third. Down, felt like they had a good chance to get off the field defensively, and then they got hit with that big play.
And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Over the middle, complete. That's Oliver. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Kyler going to give this to Benson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Here's Murray. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Harrison. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Matt Gay now gets ready for the field goal try. This a 27-yard attempt here. And Gay knocks this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 34-yard line, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Here we go. Good.
Now with the play clock down to 2, we're going to get a timeout here. Fields. Over the middle and complete to Wilson. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A first catch there for Wilson and a first down.
Here we go, son.
ETN up the middle. And the ball is knocked out. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Well, he's not the starter coming in, getting his first carry off the bench. That's not the way to earn more carries.
You have to stay in the game, even if you're not on the field, right? Stay mentally sharp, stay ready. And above all,
over the middle, complete. That's Oliver. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 53 yards. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Oh, good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across. The 40 to the 43. And New York set to take the field. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
331.
One play action. Fields sliding out of the pocket. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. Looking for Jelani Woods that time. And it's 3rd and 5. But you look at this defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
Most of their challenges have come in the passing game because against the run, they've been pretty darn good. Now you've got to figure out a way to slow down those receivers before they get downfield and maybe make a few more plays on the ball when it's in the air.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
10-7 our score after 1 right here on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. They snap it to Fields. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Well, they deemed it 4-down territory, and they got 4 yards to pick up the first. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. The Jets had 8-6 now on the year, and they come in on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Play action. It's Fields. He finds Wilson. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. Fields changing the play.
Again, he'll drop the throw.
He dumps this one off here to Hall.
The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Give the sack to Jerome Baker. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long.
19 wins.
From the gun, here's Fields.
Catch made right side by Wilson. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Here we go on 4th down. Fields.
And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
Christian Watson.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Jets take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away.
He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in 2nd and long yardage.
And the slot man goes in motion left. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
And that's why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The Jets will bring in a nickel set here as they try to stop this 3rd down. Now this time Murray to throw it.
Pass complete there to Harrison.
And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is half of football.
On 4th down, punt coming from Braden Mann. Deep to return is Calvin Austin.
And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Jets will take over 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Don't jump. Ready? 3-19,
Now Fields.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go, son. 319, get that.
A shotgun snap, Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack it back at the 36. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Here we go, we good. 222.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Now they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long.
Here we go, son. 319, get that. Easy. Get out.
Out of the gun, Fields. And that is incomplete. But the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. Yes. 4th down coming up. Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal. From the left hash, this from 53 yards out. And the kick is good. He needed a little help there from the crossbar, but the carom goes his way. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at 17-10. So a favorable bounce that time, to say the least, and he's able to convert the field goal there from long distance.
Yeah, the guys behind the end zone didn't need to hike the net up for this one. That thing was a dying quail, but he finds a way to boink it off the crossbar and make it drop through.
Now Murray off play action. Short one here, caught by McBride. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less, as they come up on 2nd and inches. Now Murray. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. To throw, it's Murray. Pass to the right, and he's got McBride. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted.
Partner, I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Now Hall to start the drive. He's got a full head of steam. And on the way in, touchdown, New York. Breece Hall, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Jets will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now Ryland for the PAT. And the lead is up to 14.
those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Well, the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown.
Trey Benson.
In the final set. Into the first half.
And the Cardinals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive.
And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Here's Hall again.
And some room to work.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So halftime straight. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip it.